the protection, the wall of protection was removed, and therefore the snakes that were there, they were being protected from them. The protection was removed, and the snakes came in. This is a pattern of what's happening now. Father's protection is being withdrawn, and the snake people, the snakes, the demonic people, the satanic people are coming in as angels of light, penetrating, biting, coming in as sweet puff daddies, sugar puffs, sugar daddies, puff daddies are all over to be exposed. Listen, the snakes are out there. You've brought them in yourself. The snakes have conjured in the snakes themselves. So the Lord sent venomous snakes among the people, and many of the Israelites were bitten and died. Many are going to die. The poisonous snakes are out there in the media to bite anyone who's been involved in shadiness. That covers everything. Because I could isolate and talk about every individual thing. I'm covering it all. The darkness, the dark web. When a web is in darkness, you can't see it. If you shine a light, you can see it. But this dark web is going to be in complete darkness. And those who enter into that darkness and they get caught in that web, they're never getting out. They're going to be eaten up by the black hole. The endless pit of darkness awaits, where there's no light. You don't want to go there. Then the people came to Moses, who's Moses represent. Think about it. There has been complaining to the Almighty and to Moses. It's Moses the one that the Almighty was speaking through. So think of now who's speaking through. They're complaining to both. The body of Christ speaks the words of the anointed Christ, Yeshua. And you speak the words that he speaks of through his Father. Therefore, it all goes back to who's speaking. The Father, the Son, the bride, Yeah, the two became one. You, in the body, there has to be two sides to the body of Christ, a male and a female, a left and a right, a north and a south. It all works out the same. And in the centre, of course, is Father, who created this pattern. Then the people came to Moses and said, we've sinned by speaking against the Lord. If I was to go to the Hebrew Bible, the Hebrew text, it would be saying YHWH. And against you. Yes, they admit that they spoke against Moses as well. Intercede with the Lord, so he will take away the snakes from us. We're pleading. We've drawn away from him. Please, will you talk to him? You're the only one he'll talk to. Can you just please intercede, please? Because we're all going to die if you don't. So off Moses goes. Listen, here he goes. So then the Lord said to Moses, make a fiery serpent and mount it on a pole. A fiery serpent. A fiery serpent. Fiery. A coil. A coil of some sort. A coil, if you create a coil with a copper and the solder, and you put what do you create? With a rod? Come on now. A fiery serpent. Light? Way back then, perhaps, there was more to the story than meets the eye. Because if you look at something such high tech, with healing properties, of light, fiery red light, listen. Sometimes when you read ancient texts, there's more to it than just what the normal eye would see or hear. So, hope this makes sense. I'm leading up to something at the end. Make a fiery serpent and mount it on a pole, which is a conduit type of energy. When anyone who is bitten looks at it, he will live. So there's a pole and there's a snake that gets ignited through the snake. The snake ignites. Is that a mystery? Is it making sense yet? So if they look at the snake, that's fiery, the fiery snake, what happens? So Moses makes a fiery serpent and mounted on a pole. When anyone who is bitten looks at it, he will live. So Moses made a bronze, or if you go into the Greek, the Hebrew, it is bronze, copper, tin, bronze. It can be translated as copper. So Moses made a bronze copper snake and mounted it on a pole, and anyone who was bitten looked at the bronze snake. You see that? That's a pole there. It's got lights from it. When anyone who is bitten looks at it, they're going to get a cure. So Moses made the bronze snake and mounted it on a pole, and anyone who was bitten looked upon the bronze snake and he would live. So what's this all about? A pole and something wrapped around it gave life. Let us go to 33c. A man died on a pole. A T. He died in a tree. A T. He died in a T. An olive tree. An olive tree. The snakes are out there right now. There's only one thing left to do. Look at the tree and what was put on the tree. What was it? You got it. It is done. Yeshua put on the cross the tav, the tree. Look to the guy that's recorded on the shrouded tree as a cure. Give me your life in abundance. All you have to do is take my hand. Take my Father's hand, and we will lead you to paradise. We're nearly there. You can be there. In there, you can be there. Come on now. Let's not complain about our lot in life. Great things are about to happen. A transfer of power and wealth to the sons and daughters of Elohim.